Hey, Deb Rand here, relationship coach, licensed professional counselor. Today's topic I want to talk about before getting involved in relationships and what are the questions that you need to ask before getting attached to someone. First things first, when we see someone, there is like your visual. So you're taking in how they look, how they walk. You're listening for the things that they're saying that may be appealing to you. And these things help you to make up your mind about whether or not you want to proceed. And so when people find that they have things in common, then they're like, okay, I think this person is all right. So, let me go ahead on and proceed. A lot of times, individuals proceed with intimacy first, and they thrive off of that feeling because it feels good. It's new, it's exciting when you meet someone who you feels like, oh, we got a lot in common. He gets me, she gets me, she understands, and you kind of go from there and you build a relationship. You spending time together, talking on the phone long hours, and then you move a little further along and you may decide, oh, I think I want to proceed in a relationship with this person. But once you get in that relationship, you come to find out some things. They may have been hiding, who they really are. That's why it's so important that when you are contemplating getting in a serious relationship with somebody, there's some things that you need to ask. Ask about the family history. That's important. You want to know, where these people come from, what their values, what their ideas about life, relationships, family. You need to know what's important to them and allow them to know what's important to you. How do they control their anger? How do they express their feelings? Do they know how to communicate? Do they have children? If they have children, how do they parent their children? And what is the relationship with the ex-partner? Questions like, how do you manage money? Are you good at saving? Are you frivolous? Do you have any past hurts that you haven't healed from? Are you still, pining away over somebody else and you're just trying to navigate getting over them, and you want to know, are you still hung up on that person? These are questions that people really need to ask, and they don't because they want to keep that feeling. Some people don't like conflict, so therefore they're not going to bring up certain topics because they want to keep everything moving and flowing. One of the things that I learned when I was younger is that you have to really communicate to get to know somebody. You need to ask about their background. You need to know, if they have any type of history that may affect you in the relationship too. Because everybody has a past. But it depends on how you allow that past to affect your present and your future. Ask questions. And I always feel that if you are asking questions for clarity or to gain a better understanding of somebody, and then they get upset or they get defensive, then those are red flags that you need to really look at, because that means that there is something that they are hiding, that they are not in a good space to communicate to you. You want to attach yourself with somebody who is healthy, who is happy, who is whole. We all have issues and problems, but there are healthy ways to deal with those issues and problems too. That's just a little tidbit, because I love talking about relationships so much. And maybe some of these things you may need to pay attention to in your early stages of a relationship with someone, because those things will prepare you for whether or not you can handle what they're bringing or decide, maybe this just is not for me. But that's what I have for you today. Deb Red, relationship coach. Hope that you all are having a good day.